Hi folks, this is Beginning Algebra Quiz 9. We're given a system of linear equations and we're asked to solve it two different ways. The first way we're asked to solve it is using the substitution method. So for the substitution method, I pick one of these equations, solve for one of the variables, and substitute into the other equation. So I'm looking for substitution. This equation looks easy. I can easily solve this equation for x. So I'm going to solve x minus y equals 4 for x. And the way I do that is I add y to both sides, and I get x equals y plus 4. Now that I have x equals y plus 4, I substitute this back into the equation I didn't use, which would be this one. So 3x plus 2y equals 1. I substitute x as y plus 4. So I get 3y plus 12 plus 2y is 1. Combine the like terms, I get 5y plus 12 equals 1. Subtract the 12 from both sides. I get that the 5y is negative 11. Divide by 5. I get y equals negative 11 fifths. But remember, to solve a system of equations, I need to find the x and the y that make both equations true. That's why I have my substitution equation, x equals y plus 4. I'll substitute negative 11 fifths in for the y. I'm going to need a common denominator. Well, 4 is written as 4 over 1. So to multiply by 5 in the denominator means I'm going to have to multiply by 5 in the numerator. Now I can add the numerators. I'm going to get 9 fifths. So my final answer, x is 9 fifths, y is negative 11 fifths. And so I get the ordered pair, 9 fifths, comma, negative 11 fifths. And if I've done everything correctly, when I solve using the addition method, I should get the same thing. Okay, in part B, we're asked to solve the same system using the addition method. So the idea behind the addition method is I want to add these equations together, or so that one of the variables drops out. If I add them together as they both sit right now, neither of the variables will drop out. So I have a couple of options. I can either multiply this second equation by negative 3 so that when I add them the x's drop out, or I can multiply this equation by 2 so that when I add them the y's drop out. And I'm going to choose the latter method. So I'm going to multiply equation 2 by 2. So I have 3x plus 2y is 1. And when I say multiply the equation by 2, I mean I'm going to multiply both sides by 2. So I'm getting an equivalent equation to the one I originally had, but this one will be easier to work with. So I get 3x plus 2y is 1, and distributive property 2x minus 2y is 8. Now I'm all set to add the equations. 3x and 2x is going to give me 5x. When I add these, the y's will drop out. I get 5x equals 9. So by dividing both sides by 5, I get x equals 9 fifths, same as before. So what do I do with the x equals 9 fifths? I have to substitute that into one of these original equations to determine what the y is. It seems that the easiest equation to work with would be the second one. So x minus y is 4. I'm going to substitute 9 fifths in for x. Subtract 9 fifths from both sides. I get negative y is 4 minus 9 fifths. And same as before, I get a common denominator. That's 20 fifths minus 9 fifths. So I get the opposite of y equals 11 fifths. I can think of this negative here as being a -1. I can multiply both sides by -1 or divide both sides by -1. However you do it, you're going to get y equals -11/5. And so just like before, our answer, x is 9/5, y is -11/5. And so that'll do it for quiz 9.